Sawadee krap, it's Tuesday, January 14th. I'm JP Mestanza, and this is Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. Let's start with our top story. An uncle and his nephew were arrested in Phuket Town last night as they were loading 120 kilos of dried marijuana into a tuk-tuk in order to deliver it to a department store in Rasada, according to police. Authorities were acting on a tip-off that claimed that contraband from Bangkok was being delivered to a specific location in Phuket Town. Undercover officers followed the package and moved in at about 9 p.m. once they saw 54-year-old Chaiwat Semsawat and his 44-year-old nephew, Chana Chulak, arrive in a tuk-tuk and start loading cardboard boxes into it. In total, there were 98 packs containing 120 kilos of dried marijuana. The men were taken to Phuket City Police Station and charged with possession of a Category 5 drug. Chaiwat told the press that he ordered marijuana from Bangkok through a contact on the Line messaging app, and for an additional 5,000 baht, he could drop an additional amount of the marijuana to another location, but they were arrested while moving it into the tuk-tuk. Left dangling onto a sheer cliff face in Phattalung province, an Austrian base jumper is happy to be alive after he was rescued by local authorities there on Monday. 28-year-old Johannes Klauser and his wife jumped off the top of the 250-meter high Khao Oktalu mountain on Monday morning, but the heavy winds blew him right onto the sheer cliff face where his parachute snagged on a rock, leaving him dangling about 175 meters or just over 570 feet above the ground. With local residents looking on, rescue workers and police tried everything to rescue him from the cliff face, and it wasn't until Monday evening when rock climber Santiti Rompotong was able to climb down the cliff face and free Johannes, who had actually performed just days earlier for a group of kids for Children's Day, but he and his wife decided to have one last jump in Thailand. A Chinese tourist was found to be infected with the new strain of coronavirus when she arrived in Thailand and is being treated in a hospital. It is also expected to be discharged in a few days, according to Public Health Minister Anutin Chanvirakul. 61-year-old woman is recovering at an isolation ward at a hospital in Nonthaburi. 16 others who were close to the woman on the same flight were examined, with results coming back as negative. So far, 59 people in China have been confirmed infected with the new strain of the coronavirus, which has been linked to a sudden outbreak of pneumonia in central China, mostly in Wuhan. One had already died. Health officials have been checking passengers from Wuhan arriving at both major international airports in Bangkok, also at Phuket International Airport and also the major international airport in Chiang Mai since January 3rd. And so far, they found 12 ill passengers who were all quarantined in total. 8 had so far been treated and discharged from the hospital. Coronaviruses are not necessarily life-threatening, but have been the underlying cause of public health crisis, including severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS, which killed hundreds of people after an outbreak in southern China in 2002 and 2003. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Army Chief General Apira Konsompong flew to Aceh province in Indonesia's Sumatra Island on Tuesday to sign an agreement on security cooperation in dousing the flames of southern unrest here in Thailand. During his visit, the Army Chief will sign an agreement with his Indonesian counterpart, General Andika Perkasa, on security operations in solving the southern insurgency of Thailand, as there have been reports of links between militants in Indonesia and insurgents in the deep south of Thailand since the robbery of weapons from a Thai military arsenal in 2004. Muslim separatists in Aceh were reportedly involved in the raid and took some of the stolen weapons for their own fight for independence from Indonesia, with other reports saying that Aceh separatists sent instructors to southern Thailand to train at a youth separatist school. Some sympathizers who were caught at the time admitted being trained by experts from overseas, but they said that they did not know where they came from as they covered their faces. In more news regarding the far south, a volunteer was killed during an attack at a military base, and a suspected militant was shot dead in a subsequent clash all in Narathiwat province on Sunday, according to officials. Authorities say that a number of men armed with war weapons and M79 grenade launchers attacked the operation base at 11:50 a.m. on Sunday, which was at that time being manned by a team of volunteers who fought back, but one man, 34-year-old Anuwat Korde, was killed, while 7 others were injured. Authorities say that an air and land patrol was later launched to round up the perpetrators, resulting in a series of clashes, resulting in the death of one insurgent. Authorities believe the attack was orchestrated by a militant group led by Sorai Maseng, which is active in Narathiwat's Sukirin district. And that's it for today's Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and be sure to stay up to date at thephuketnews.com for the latest. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.